Why are the new restrictions to the U.S. Visa Waiver Program against American core values? In the words of the ACLU, the restrictions amount to blanket discrimination based on nationality without rational basis. Since 1986, under the U.S. Visa Waiver Program, citizens of 38 countries have been permitted to travel to the U.S. without a visa. If the new restrictions contained in Congressional Bill H.R. 158 are signed into law by President Obama, the visa waiver will no longer be granted to anyone who has traveled to Iran, Sudan, Iraq, or Syria in the past 5 years. The bill also removes the visa waiver for any national of Iran, Sudan, Iraq, or Syria, regardless of whether they have traveled to any of those countries, and even if they are dual citizens of a Visa Waiver Program country. This means that a European Iranian who was born and raised all her life in Europe will now need a visa to travel to the U.S., while her European neighbor who does not have an Iranian background can freely travel to the U.S. Moreover, the Visa Waiver Program is reciprocal. Countries whose citizens can travel to the U.S. without a visa allow U.S. citizens to travel to them without a visa. So, if the U.S. limits the Visa Waiver Program, the 38 Visa Waiver Program countries can retaliate, requiring American citizens who have visited any of these 4 countries to get a visa to enter their countries. That means that an American Iranian who was born and raised all her life in the U.S. may need a visa to travel to Europe, while her American neighbor who does not have an Iranian background may still freely travel to Europe. And journalists, aid workers, human rights defenders, academics, and doctors traveling to and from these countries to carry out their vital work will now face new visa requirements. The ACLU, along with 75 civil rights organizations, says it is wrong and un-American to punish groups without reason solely based on their nationality, national origin, religion, gender, or other protected ground, and warns the bill will fan the flames of discriminatory exclusion, both here and abroad. Act now. Call or email the Obama administration and U.S. lawmakers in Congress and tell them America is the land of the free and the home of the brave, and that the free and the brave do not trample on the rights of their children. Please ask them to remove the discriminatory provisions from the bill.